Hi! Welcome to my channel. Tama ba? Well, for today's video, we will discuss about our course DVC 211 or Introduction to Communication Media. So, as we go along in the video, una, pagpasensyahan nyo po kasi paminsan-minsan I will be looking at my laptop as my guide in the discussion. And since hindi tayo sanay mag-vlog, so yun, isang kailangang pagpasensyahan na rin. Medyo na awkward ako. But since with the new normal, sabi pa nga, from this time on until the end of the semester, we might need to watch videos like this in order for us to progress in our discussion. So as I said, for today's video, we will discuss about DVC 211, that's Introduction to Communication Media. So, if you want to be updated, knowledgeable, at kung gusto mong pumasa sa subject, so, better subscribe, hit that notification bell, and like this video. Well, that's just kidding. Kung gusto nyo talagang pumasa, on a serious note, if you want to be guided in our journey, in your journey in Introduction to Communication Media, then there's a need for us to be always updated with the happenings in our course. When I say updated, ibig sabihin po, kailangan parati tayong nag-check ng ating group chat, since you already have created a group chat. So, if you are not yet a part of that group chat, then tanungin mo yung classmates mo. Malamang nabibehind ka na. I'll check that. Of course, once in a while, I will be posting videos. The purpose of which, for us, for everyone, to be guided sa kung ano yung dapat na pinag-aaralan natin sa Introduction to Communication Media. For a start, let me introduce to you the subject. So, Introduction to Communication Media is a 3-unit subject. It's a 3-unit course which introduces us to the umbrella concept of mass communication. So, malamang may idea na kayo as to what mass communication is because development communication cannot really do away or hindi pa rin siya nahihiwalay sa concept ng mass communication. But later on, as you move further, as you climb higher in the ladder of development communication, mas malalaman natin kung bakit iba ang development communication at mass communication. But there's one thing that ties these two concepts, it's communication. Okay? So, yun. But then, may naghihiwalay talaga sa development communication at saka sa mass communication. But, as I said, since this course is Introduction to Communication Media, so ang mangyayari ay aalamin natin, pag-aaralan natin muna ang mass communication. Okay? So, mass communication introduces us to the existing institutions of communication, while media communication will enable us to understand how these institutions, as well as those evolving forms, function and make communication possible. Here, we will know the bigger and deeper picture of mass communication. Bakit? Para malaman natin kung paano ito pinaprocess, paano ito maiintindihan ng lubusan, at paano gumawa ng media products. Okay? Although this course is an introductory subject and the concept of introduction tells us that we will just be oriented sa kumbaga ano ang basic, kumbaga andito tayo sa getting to know each other na stage, we will try to do our best to practice responsible media production. So, ibig sabihin, may gagawin tayong media product. Hindi lang natin pag-aaralan ng concept at aalamin dahil nga introduction siya. Okay? Gagawa tayo ng something. However, although face-to-face communication still remains to be the best form of communication, we cannot do that now. So, buong semester, wala ho tayong face-to-face communication. The only face-to-face communication na maaaring mangyari is kung mag-group chat tayo, video call tayo, or mag-zoom tayo, yung mga ganon. Okay? But don't worry, as I said, I will guide you in this journey. So, paano yon? Hindi ho kayo mag-iisa sa subject na to. Basta, mag-subscribe. Anyway, one of the primary resources in this course is a module. So, malamang by now, alam nyo na at ilang beses nyo nang narinig kung ano ang module. Or sinasabi na may module. Gagamit tayo ng module. Even elementary meron ganon. In our module, you will be presented the lessons in the course as well as some activities. So apparently, the module will be our primary source of information for this semester. However, I will do my best to present to you a video or a PowerPoint presentation for our lessons in this course. Sabi ko nga sa inyo, pakiramdam ko, mas nakakapag-deliver ang tao kapag face-to-face, harapan. So, ganun din ang pakiramdam ko bilang teacher. I feel like I am better at my job if it's face-to-face. If nakikita ko kayo, nakikita niyo ako, and then may exchange ng information habang nagdi-discuss tayo sa klase. Okay? Pero nga, kasabi ko lang, bawal face-to-face communication because alam niyo na kung bakit. Okay, anyway, going back to the module. You will see in the module, pag natanggap na ninyo, you will see not only lessons, but you will see activities that you would need to answer or to perform. Okay? In order for you, of course, to achieve the desired competencies at the end of the course or at the end of the semester. Ang ibig pong sabihin, bibigyan kayo ng lesson. Katapos ng lesson, may papagawa sa inyong activity. Tapos, yung activities na yun, syempre, kailangan yung ipahasa, balik sa akin. But don't worry, I will give you the schedule kung kailan nyo ipapasa ang activities. It would be scheduled submission, hindi siya surprise. Ilalatag natin yung schedule natin na dapat natin sundin para sa subject na to. And since ilalatag natin siya at ibibigay sa atin in advance, ibig sabihin, bawal ang late submissions. Okay? Susundin po natin ang schedule. To those who know me, probably they could attest na si ma'am, gusto talaga niya na susunod ang schedule. Okay? So, yun. So, in the module as well, there might be some activities na i-require tayong gumawa ng video na ganito. Don't worry, hindi ko kayo nag-iisa, hindi rin ho ako sanay gumawa ng video. Probably, ito yung una. At sana, dumami ang subscribers natin. So, our module is designed to be self-contained, self-sufficient, and self-implementing. So part of our achievement in the completion of not only the module but also the course is our discipline to make it a habit na magbabasa at magbabasa ng module, and in case there are suggested readings, magbabasa ulit tayo. So, kung hindi kayo sanay magbasa, this might be a challenge for you. But, of course, bilang isang DevComm student, tatanggapin natin yung challenge. Di ba? Tama? Ayun. So, tatanggapin yung challenge to read in order for us not only to pass in the course, but also to become better people and servants of the community later. So, read. Okay? What else can I say? So, enjoy. Okay? Enjoy. Kahit na hindi nyo nakikitang mag-enjoy kayo, still, I suggest you enjoy. As well, other than the module, our beloved university has subscribed to Moodle. Okay? One of the learning applications that we will use this semester. If you are not yet familiar with Moodle, please check UEP's page for us to explore not only Moodle but also UEP. Moodle is one of the learning applications that UEP has subscribed to. So, other than the module, meron tayong Moodle. I have a Moodle account, and in my knowledge, you will be tagged to that account para makikita ninyo kung ano yung mga announcements, makikita ninyo yung mga tasks na pinapagawa, makaka-access kayo ng exam in time for the midterm or sa mga quizzes, doon ninyo ma-access. So, it's a bit unfair, probably, sa poor ang internet connection, kasi poor ang internet connection. Don't worry, hindi rin kayo nag-iisa. So, bibigyan naman natin ng chance ang lahat na makakomply ng mga activities considering na mahina nga yung internet connection natin. So, assuming sa classroom meron kayong 1 hour na subject, ang gagawin natin ay, i-extend natin yung 1 hour na yun para sa pag-comply ng activities. Okay? So, what is expected from you bilang mga students ng Intro to Comm Media? Okay. At the end of the semester, you're expected to be able to, 1, discuss the concepts of human communication or the general picture of communication. Pangalawa, you're expected to know the nature of mass/media communication. Okay? Identify and discuss the role of mass communication and or media communication in the development process of the society and individuals within the context of contemporary Philippine society. Next is apply a practical understanding of mass communication and or media communication processes. Show appreciation of impact of media by understanding media research and its effects. Okay. How about the course requirements? Anong meron dito? Course requirements. So, syempre, inaalam nyo, gusto nyo malaman, anong kailangan kong gawin, anong kailangan kong makomply. So, mga ganon. So, part of your requirements in this class is the regular submission of activities. As I mentioned earlier, in the module, you will have activities, probably after ng lesson or before ng lesson, but the regular submission of activities. Again, sabi ko, wala akong surprise na submission. Lahat is-schedule natin. That's why you have to be mindful of the schedule. Okay? Quizzes and activities, part din siya. Midterm examination, and a library paper of an assigned topic. Library paper! Paano kami makakapunta sa library? Walang library. Bawal nga eh, bawal. Okay, so paano man? Library paper doesn't necessarily mean na pupunta kayo ng library. Paano man? Meron tayong internet, although mahina, gagawin natin ang lahat para sa papers na ito. Library paper of an assigned topic or topics. Okay? Hahanap tayo ng internet para dito. Although, in the other activities na na-design ko sa ating module, hindi naman masyadong nangangailangan ng internet. Ang kailangan nyo lang ng internet connection is para ma-access kung ano yung activity, ma-access yung mga announcements, ganon. Pero, sa mga activities, mostly, kaya nyong gawin on your own. But, for the library paper, eto ang kakailanganin talaga natin ng internet since we cannot go to the library. Okay? Magsa-search po tayo. Sige. Course guidelines, requirements, and policies. So, I will not be expounding too much on this, but I will just give you some of the guidelines sa ating course. So, considering the present condition, attendance to face-to-face class is not possible. Hence, we opt to the use of module as our primary mode of instruction. So, paano man? Along this, every student is required to submit completed activities for the week or for the month. As I said earlier, is-schedule natin ito. So, pag sinabing for this week, ito yung submission nyo. Then, dapat makapag-submit kayo for that week. Pero pag sinabing, ito is due for this month, at the end of the month, then at the end of the month talaga yon. Again, I will give you a plotted schedule for your submissions. Paano kung hindi ako nakapagpasa on time? Yun yung question. Kasi walang municipal link. Kasi poor ang connection. Paano kung hindi ko mapasa on time? Well, ang unfair naman nun sa ibang ginawa ang lahat para makapagpasa on or before the schedule, di ba? So, paano man? If you fail to submit a requirement on time, meron kang 0.25 deduction sa iyong grade. Assuming, supposedly, nakakuha ka ng flat 1 kasi maganda yung requirement. Flat 1 sana. Pero, since na-late ka, paano man? Magiging 125 na lang siya. Paano kung yung submission mo, 3.0 lang ang grade? So, ano mangyayari? 5 ka na. So, that's why you have to be mindful of the schedule. Anyway, ibibigay sa inyo ang schedule. Ipa-plot natin yan. So, for quizzes and activities, of course, clear and simple presentations are preferred. How's that? I am not a fan of lengthy essays. Nang ibig sabihin ay isang bagay lang naman. Gusto ko yung mas direct to the point at binibigay agad yung answer. If you can play with words and make the answer as beautiful as possible, pero maiksi lang siya, and I appreciate that more. Okay, so paano ka i-grade? I-grade kayo based sa content, 70%, at saka based sa clarity, coherence, grammatical components, 30%. Ganun yon. Should the activity require oral presentation, malamang hindi mahaba yung mga oral activities na yon. Hindi kagaya ng video na to, na medyo mahaba. Yung mga oral activities, malamang 5 minutes yung maximum nun. Okay? So, the midterm examination will be given on the schedule of the midterm exam. Meron tayong Moodle. Isisend natin doon ang examination, and mind you, may time limit din yon. Kagaya ng regular midterm examinations natin na meron tayong time limit of 1.5 hours for the exam. Tama? So, yun. So, sa Moodle, ganun din ang mangyayari. Isiset natin yung time limit. So, after natin makover yung module for the midterm period, doon na tayo magbibigay ng midterm examination, at ang midterm examination ay ibibigay during the schedule ng klase natin. So, ano ang class schedule natin? Please check sa ating GC. Andun ang class schedule. Kasi I believe meron tayong 2 sections. Okay? So, the library paper is a major paper requirement. Major paper requirement. So, this is equivalent kasi to your final examination. Opo. So, towards the last part of the module, I will be presenting topics for your library research. And then again, take note, the term library doesn't necessarily mean the literal na library na pupuntahan ninyo. So, please do note that not all activities would require you to access the internet, but for the library paper, ito ang kailangan talaga natin mag-access sa ating www. Okay. Course content. So, what do we have in our plates in our course Introduction to Communication Media? So, for one, in Module 1, you will find about human communication. So, under the topic human communication, we will discuss the basic concepts of communication, the process of communication, elements, arenas, and key principles of communication. So, meron tayong 5. Okay, so meron tayong 5. Under human communication, that's the first topic, basic concepts, process, elements, arenas, and key principles. Okay, second topic, the nature of mass communication. Under the nature of mass communication, we will discuss about One, of course, mass communication. Pangalawa, key principles of mass communication. And then the last one is the nature of mass communication. Okay, so third module. What do we have in the third module? We will discuss about the print industries. Okay, print. So what do we have under this? We have books. We will discuss about books, newspapers, and magazines. Yon. Number 4, we will have fourth subtopic is the electronic industries. Ano ang electronic industries? We have movies, yes, recordings and music industry. We have the radio, television, and the internet. 5 again. Okay. Fifth topic. We have information and persuasion industries. What do we have under this? Una, the evolving journalism. Pangalawa, public relations. And the last one is advertising. So that's our fifth topic. Sige. Pang-6. Number 6. So, as early as now, we will discuss a little something about media and law ethics. Wow, heavy. Hindi ako magpapatalino dito ha. Kasi, ang alam ko dito is kung ano ang mga tinuro sa akin din noon at ano ang mga nabasa ko kasi hindi ko ako lawyer and hindi rin ako graduate ng LLB. But we will discuss this since you would need this later. Okay? Media law and ethics. So what are the topics under this? We have copyright, fair use, and plagiarism. Okay? We have those. Copyright, fair use, and plagiarism. That's just one. Pangalawa, we have netiquette. So probably familiar yung term, no? Netiquette. The third one is digital divide. After digital divide, we have the virtual self and other forms or other topics under media law and ethics. Okay? And then, the last module. Wow, last na. 7. 7 lang yon. Okay? 7. We have media impact. So, pinag-aralan natin lahat to, radio, television, internet, magazine, etc., etc., law and all. But, of course, we need to discuss media impact. Paano ba na-measure ang media impact? May ganon. Okay? So, under media impact, we will try to understand research and ethics. Specifically, media research and ethics. Okay? So, yun lang. Would you want to add more? Okay, so, yun lang. Ready na ba kayo? Pero syempre, dapat ang sagot dyan, ready. So, yun. Here, we shall start our journey in introduction to communication media. I am Kristen May Balanon Distura. I will be your subject professor. In this case, I will be your socially distant professor. So yan, in this course, Introduction to Communication Media. Most of my students would call me Ma'am KM and I prefer to be called like that. Hi, I'm Ma'am KM. I belong to the College of Arts and Communication under the Languages and Communication Department, specifically in the BS Development Communication Program. I am a resident of UEP, married with 1 child, and proud guru. How's that? I'm expecting my students to be diligent, enthusiastic, and goal-oriented. I wish that you make reading a habit, as this is one of your armors to finish with flying colors. Flying colors, or to finish the subject with passing marks. Our goal, bawal bumagsak. Again, sabihin natin yon, bawal bumagsak. Perfect. Okay, so one of the reasons why I made this video is para naman makilala nyo ko. And alam nyo, when we meet in the streets of Katarman or in UEP, na ako yung subject professor ninyo. Okay? Baka nagtinara po lakit nga ito, tapos masabi niya ito, ate, pwede mangutana. So, yon. That's why I made this video. So, you would know who your teacher is. Ayan. So, kilala nyo ako. Ayan. Ayan, ako si Ma'am KM. Okay? Kilala? Ganyan. May glasses ako pero hindi ko sinuot. Anyway, kilala niyo na ba ako? Sana. Okay? And in turn, I also wish to know you as well. And probably sabi niyo, we cannot make a video like this one. So, okay lang. Okay, so anong gagawin natin? So, I will ask you to post a picture of yourself. So, picture one by one. Yung formal naman na picture. Hindi yung madaming filter. Baka hindi ko rin kayo makilala. Tapos, hindi rin naman yung ID. Basta yung tamang picture na walang masyadong ganap sa kapaligiran para mapansin na ikaw yun. So, I will ask you to post a picture of yourself in our GC or yun na nga, in our GC, and make it come with your complete name. So, picture mo, tapos may label, or kasunod ng picture mo, yung label ng complete name, your residence, not necessarily your complete address, ha? Like, in my case, I would just say UEP, Katarman, Northern Samar. So, ganun lang. And your expectation sa course natin. Ano sa palagay nyo ang gagawin natin sa course na to? Yon. Okay, so tatlo lang yon. Your name, your residence, and your expectations from the course. And if you wish to add something more, then you are free to do so. Kagaya ko, madami akong sinasabi. So let me just reiterate what I said in our GC, that we should maintain the academic environment. So matters concerning the course should be the only things that should appear in our GCs. Naintindihan? Okay, need I say more? So, one thing I would like to request from you is be updated. Regularly check our GC, kung ano yung mga announcements. And sa Moodle, there would also be announcements. But to make sure na nakuha natin yung mga announcements, magpo-post tayo sa GC at ipo-post din natin to sa Moodle. So, do you have any questions? If there are any, then let's make our GC our medium for this. That would be all for now. This has been your socially distant professor, Ma'am KM. I will see you in our next videos. Hanggang sa muli!